The Skell Flight Module. There it be. Our flight-capable Skell prototype is finally ready for a field test. That means we'll need testers. Tough ones at that. I was up to the challenge, should visit mission control and accept the flight module mission ASAP. It's time to hit the skies. Yes. Yes. It very much is. Yes, close the I have to hit B and then A. So I have to do. Segment in the industrial district has been updated. Is there more stuff around here? False Hope, Bose's Way, Arms of the Man. Yeah, by recruiting all the people, I have like a whole bunch of stuff here. I have to do Manhunt at some point. In fact, that might even be a prerequisite for the next thing, potentially. Yep, it is indeed. Survey 15% of Sylvalum, complete Manhunt Affinity Mission, complete Prospective Partners Affinity Mission. I forget, did I do that one? It's literally right there. Complete Chapter 9. Yeah, so it's one that I have to do at this point anyway. Alright, I mean, what else is... There's Nagi's Time. Okay. Yeah, so I can do that one. Did I ever even check in here? Maybe I could have done Nagi's Time before. I might not have checked in here. That is one that I'm going to want to do. The Root of All Evil. Oh, this is the one that I need to get a bunch of friggin' shit ton of credits in one tick. Is what this one is. I'm gonna want like my Skell Flight Module network set up for that one. Where's that chump gone off to? Huh? Wait, I know that face. You're Harmonia, yeah? Keep your identity concealed from the suspicious man. Oh, yeah? Well, if you see her, I want you to pass on a little message from me. Tell her that Tobias is waiting outside the Blade Barracks to put an end to her little thieving spree. If she has the guts to turn up, I'll be there to give her what for. Okay, well. Yep. Aha! I finally found you, you thieving little punk. I got words for you, see? We got problems. Not the least of which is that you made the Tobias hike all the way out here just to chew you out. You've been planting data probes all over lately, yeah? That make you feel good? Make you feel like the big lady on campus? Well, yank 'em back out. Every last one, you hear me? You've been costing me a fortune, and I'm not the kind of man that likes folks messing with his wallet. We clear? Explain what you're talking about. Wait, you may have been raiding people's turf without even realizing it? Well, here's the deal. Every stupid data probe you stick into the ground cuts into the number of users accessing mine. Not clear enough for you? I've been sitting there watching my profits drop day by day. I don't like it one damn bit. Huh? A life hold? Now, who gives a crap? I'm talking about cash here, pal. My cash. Look, pal, if brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. So let me spell it out for you real slow. All the money in New LA is mine. Any of those cowards wants to know about the world outside, they can keep accessing my research data probes just like they always have. Mounts a passionate rebuttal against Tobias' unfair claim. Rub your fingers together like you're playing the world's smallest violin. Hell, that's smug look about, pal. I don't give two rips if you want to listen to me or not. Enough talk. We're gonna have us a little wager to see who the real boss is around here. My brain scrambled words. Easy there, you mad dog. I ain't talking about violence. All the medical bills are a waste of money. Wow, this really is the States. I'm saying we race to earn 70 large with Frontier now. Oh, 70. I thought it was 75 in the back of my mind. That's 70 credits, in case you're still slow. Loser does whatever the winner says. Huh? Are you gonna accept or are you chicken? Buck, 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 buck. And this gives a duplicator probe, so this is a really important one to do. The Root of All Evil. Tobias seems to be spoiling for a fight. In order to shut him up, use Frontier Nav to boost your earnings. Yeah, so you just need... You can pull up all of your mining probes and just focus purely on the research probes. And getting 70k a tick there. And yeah, duplicator probe, that is a very important one to get. And the deal is done. And you, pal, are the world's biggest idiot. You even know who I am? I'm a damn genius pathfinder, prodigal. Ain't no blade can out-earn me. At least I'm some little punk like you. I'm gonna wring 70,000 credits out of Frontier Nav so fast your hell will spin right off your body. Right the hell off it. Alright, well I can do that whenever I feel like it. But that is an important one to do because duplicator probe, that is very handy. Just checking if I had any Moranium. Let's see here. So in terms of... Dang, I keep on wanting to zoom out like one more tick. Is there another Planetary Pioneer one? Nope, maybe that'll be the next chapter here. Let's see. So yeah, oh, that's a data probe challenge. The scale flight thing. Oh, that's accept flight module basic mission. Oh, yeah, it's an affinity mission for the thing here. Here, let me have a quick look-see here. So yeah, just a bunch of flight module and stuff. Yeah, except that. Oh, yeah, I have that, so I may as well. It's a Moranium thing, so I may as well accept that or something or other here. Other stuff here. What's a Tailman? Oh, well, I can get that because that's already done, so no reason not to. Oh, I'm almost at that. Sure, accept it anyway. I do want to know if there is like another off-the-record one, potentially. Man, all these tank tops I'm getting all the time. Why does everyone here have so many tank tops? Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of new ones available now. Is what it looks like. If the red means, like, new stuff here, the next big thing. Another Moranium request, ultra limited tank top, wow. Wow, I just want to know if there's an off-the-record thing. Yeah, all this new stuff here. So... probing issue. Anything that I have completed? Oh, look at that. May as well. I want to see an off-the-record thing here is what I would like to see, honestly. That would be... hell yeah! I can get another one now. Off the record. Yeah. Let's get another one of those skills up. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, I may as well do that. That's already done, so... makes sense to do. So yeah, maybe it is based on... dang it. Maybe it is based on, like, story missions or something like that. Like, your progress in them before you get the next off-the-record. Because I definitely was not getting that other off-the-record respawn before. So it's like you can get one at a certain milestone, you get the next one at a certain milestone. I don't know whether this would be biological or mechanical. Maybe mechanical will be the last one or something. Prime T. Okay. A Prime Hoodie. A Prime Hoodie. Does it look better than the last one that I got? Prime Hoodie. There's this veteran's uniform. Meh. I know I went past hoodies there before, but I didn't see anything, like, marked new. What's a Prime Hoodie? Unless I already had it. And it's just one of the hoodies that was there. There's, like, the hoodie series. But I don't want to wear that thing. Bargain hoodie series? That one's pretty alright. But I like the jacket more, honestly. Is what I think I personally prefer here. I need a pet dog. Murderous. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna cut this up later. Is this gonna be like its own part before the friggin' Skell Flight Affinity mission? If that's like its own start to finish Affinity mission? Is this part going to include a little bit of the end of the last story mission? I mean, the last story mission wasn't super long, so... What was I doing here? I was setting a pet dog, is what I was doing here. Let's see here. Pets. Labrador. Yes, I just assumed it would do that immediately, so I started pressing B. And I started backing out of the thing there. Let's see here. So sure, let's go grab some of this stuff really quickly. Because that's what I do. It's 2:30 in the morning. I might end up getting Skell Flight and then maybe just going the hell to sleep. What might just happen. But at the same time, I could get Skell Flight, install all the probes, and then they're in, and then I do the thing for Tobias and something or other. Evening, let's see here. So, change time. I know I can claim division rewards. I'm not too concerned about that right now. Time has been changed. Jose, out. Get the hell out of here. And then someone else I want affinity with. Sure, Fry, why not? Hi. No one's fusing with me this time? Wishful thinking. Just had a revelation while looking at this dog. Will you hear me out? Despite the valiant efforts of the Interceptors Division, indigents remain as persistent a threat as ever. The gates of New LA have stood strong so far, but they are by no means impregnable. You know, the dog guardian statues of the East. I think we should install one on either side of the gates, thereby warding off beasts with the Buddha's power. No. Everyone like that, what? The statues are mere superstition, you say? And they aren't even dogs, but lions? Lions, I see. Well, I suppose placing lions at defensively significant locations is equally inspired. Truly, the mysticism of the East is beyond compare. I thank you for your correction, and bow to your extensive knowledge of the subject. I'm always looking for ways to harness the power of the Buddha to New LA's benefit. Sadly, I haven't yet found a good way of doing so. Perhaps this sort of thing is not my forte. But it might be yours. Well then, how can we illuminate this city with the light and the love of Buddha? Fill your heart with love and tell Bose that is not the way? Oh, just now, as the light cast a halo behind you, I saw a vision of the Buddha upon your face. But of course, that's my answer. The Buddha's path is not about physical things, it's about finding enlightenment within each of us. What a fool I've been. We've never needed such things as lions and dogs and statues. Thank you. I will remember this teaching of the Buddha forever, and use it to protect New LA by pulverizing all who would stand against us. And I'm sure that'll make the Buddha proud. I'll be counting on you to watch over me with that uncanny Buddha-like gaze. This gaze is probably pretty cursed currently. Well, there goes some of the curse. Let's see here. So there's a murderous one who is also currently in my party. You know, a little bit random here, but I'm very much appreciating the battery life of Switch Pro controllers. Like, as I continue to play this game session after session, and like my controller battery is still going, it's still persisting here. Whereas I swear, I play games on my PS5, and after one session, my controller's about to die. In the afternoon, I'm pretty sure it's afternoon right now, so I should just be able to go ahead and, okay, so I can get Celica now. And that is someone that both of you are ones that I need stuff with. So I'll get Skell Flight, but it'll probably be a little bit of a hot second before the next story mission, because I do gotta do stuff with both of you guys, is what I'm gonna have to do. So, I mean, who's left? There'd be Mia, for one. I don't know who the last two are. Put someone in the slot there, so that, here, and then, yeah, I wonder if this is just gonna be permanently marked like this for, like, the entire rest of the game. I didn't max out his rank. Meaning, I technically didn't do everything with Lao in this playthrough. Like, you're always going to see that. And I, once again, have another blemish on, oh god. I am not reloading a save here. Oh my goodness. I know that you don't need the heart-to-hearts with him. I know that you don't need, like, all 5 levels to show that you're best friends in the affinity chart. But I forgot with his active member screen here, you see their rank. And now, I mean, if I want him to be perfect, I would need him at, like, level 60, right? Unless I raise the level cap with this game. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a bother anyway, right? Unless he continues gaining levels in the background like everyone else here, and then would eventually get to level 60, and then his class rank is going to be permanently stuck at level 17 and be unsatisfyingly imperfect. This is just what happens when I play this game, I swear. This is just what happens when I play Xenoblade Chronicles X. There's going to be one thing that I missed with Lao. I didn't max out his hearts. I didn't get his heart-to-hearts in the last playthrough. This time, I finally got those things that I knew that I missed. And I didn't even think about trying to max his class if I wanted this screen to look a little bit more visually satisfying, in case that matters. I've never been diagnosed with, like, OCD or ADHD or anything like that, but I've had a lot of people tell me that, like, that I totally could be. And things like that are probably a reason. Afternoon. Unbelievable. Well, that sucks, but this is my main Xenoblade X save file now. I guess Lao is just gonna be stuck at friggin' 17 here forever, which, I mean, I guess is fine. And hey, maybe some people really get a kick out of the number 17, but I'm not one of those kinds of YouTubers, so, yeah.
Keep it down.
To the backwater peasants who raise you and neglect to teach you basic manners, it's considered impolite to interrupt at tea time. You seem somewhat dubious that I am actually enjoying tea at the moment. Well, I assure you, this is a fine cup of Ceylon tea. Or as fine as any knockoff manufactured here in New LA, at least. Who's that? Let's say he's a business partner of mine. We're in the middle of an important conversation, and it really can't be interrupted. Bye now. Did one of you live here and I just, like, jumped into your yard? This is another one of her evil schemes. Can I get in on the action? Are you a hyena dressed as a woman? I make the kill, yet you desire a share of the meat. You have to be careful about horning in on every money-making scheme you discover. It can be bad for your health. Go find your own money. I may use some self-respect while you're at it. I don't wish to speak any more of this venture. We'll catch up in the administrative district once there are blade missions to discuss. Until then, goodbye. You completed the murderess's heart-to-heart tea for 2. Alright, well, I got another heart there. Let's see here. Fry, nighttime. Considering where that's at, that has got to be in the hangar. Got to be on the lower level here. Sure, let's ham out some quick heart-to-hearts. That's what we're doing. And then we'll get Scale Flight, and then I'm going the hell to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, more hearts there? I thought I got, like, some intel for a second. So much stuff with these hearts. Alright, Fry at nighttime. Let's see here. Change time to night. And then, Fry, you're out of here. And then let's put in, I don't know, Fog is almost done here. Let's see. That's a good thing I recruit all these characters and make progress on this affinity stuff. Man, we are going to keep on getting fused together whenever I do this. Hey there, Ammonia. Very rare for us to meet on the job like this, eh? And we just talk about weapon maintenance. As an interceptor, you never want to go up against an indigent with your weapon and armor in anything less than flawless condition. Why don't you just use your fists? Even I couldn't punch a Millisword to death. A Sunicular, though? Anything weaker than that? Yeah, I could take him barehanded. Let me bend your ear for a bit, alright? When I was just a lad, my dad saw me treating my hunting rifle real rough and told me something. He said, no matter how powerful your weapon, if you let it break down, it's only an anchor. After that, I made it a point to take real good care of all my gear. I even talked to mechanics, like this one, to make sure everything's in perfect condition. So then, what's your weapon look like these days? Flawless. Right? You know the score. I noticed the pristine condition of your weapon, but figured someone else had been helping you. Guess I misjudged you, Harmonia. Well, I ain't gonna stand for someone else having the best maintained weapon and blade. I'm at home to do a little more touch-up work. Later. Blade Fry's heart-to-heart, the Ostrich's Obsession. There, more completion in the administrative district. There's a thing here for murderous, so I'll go do that now too. Yeah, actually spend time doing a heart-to-hearts. I don't know if I actually went around doing like any heart-to-hearts ever in my playthrough 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, not 4 years ago. I gotta get that through my head here. Time is a little bit crazy. Hey.
Good taste. I like
Doing a little sightseeing, are we? Are you instigating fights again? Your accusation wounds me, madame. I don't start every fight in New LA, you know. I assure you, I am merely a bystander. Is this that the combatants should resolve their problems with words instead of fists? Too much of a coincidence to believe. You truly are a suspicious person, aren't you? Or am I really that untrustworthy? Actually, I suppose I am. I'm sure a woman as observant as yourself has already realized but I wagered more than a few credits on this fight. I'm hopeful that Agor here will be able to best Daniel. I'll grant you that it's hardly the Roman Colosseum, but a city with as little to offer as New LA needs these sorts of amusements. Anyway, it looks like the fight ended while we were talking, did it? You pulled it off, Agor. That's 4,000 credits in my pocket. Well, I'm going home while I'm still ahead. I'll see you back at the administrative district. Completed the murderers' heart-to-heart fight, scrubs. Alright, I'm almost at 35%. That was like 34.69%. That's gotta be in the hangar. Or is it the man on ship? Or something? I don't know. Man. I'm at, yeah, I'm about to get a bunch of BP. I may as well get Nagi and Celica before I do that. Because both of them are ones that I'm gonna want arts from, so I'll be having them around a decent bit, because I gotta get their affinity missions and stuff, and I wouldn't mind them getting some extra BP and stuff, you know? What the hell is my current squad? Who has Skells currently? You guys. So I guess I can do something like this. Or go back to like my curse setup. Oh, sure, go back to that. Here, let's see about this flight module. How about... Oh my god, the frames. Because if I do play this any on my own time, before next time here, I want to be able to fly around. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Let's see here. Dang it, I'm too fast. Yeah, obtain a Skell license, accept flight module, basic mission. Yep, a girl's wings. Let's see it. One of the most important affinity missions of the game. And one, oh, max members one. Oh, I have to do this solo anyway. And one that you actually need to beat the game. I think that this is a prerequisite just for like chapter 12. Because you gotta fly and stuff. Yep, let's do it.